So let's get into it. The CEO of United Healthcare was shot and killed by a man named Luigi Mangio. So, first of all, let's just talk about healthcare, period, in general. Medicaid, Medicare, government assistance, those type of healthcare coverages are not the best. They're not the best at all. So when people need proper health care and things happen and you're on Medicaid or Medicare or some, certain things, certain coverages, you're not going to get the full benefits of what you need. Let's just put it there. You're not, because it's not going to cover everything. It's not going to cover specialties that you need, certain procedures that you need. It's just not going to cover that. So I can understand why sometimes people get upset when they're on Medicaid, Medicare. It's just a different type of insurance, and that the government is really not going to do anything about. Because they don't want to put their money towards that at all. They want to put their money towards something else, not that. And it can be frustrating for people because when people need a certain type of procedure done or for their health, something has gone wrong, something really bad has gone wrong, then they're not able to get that coverage that they need to go being able to feel better, to heal, whatever it may be. And so people get upset. And yes, of course, they want to take matters into their own hands. Do I condone killing? Absolutely not. I think it's wrong. But do I understand the feeling of, okay, I have this type of insurance, I'm not able to get this, or I'm not able to get that, or you're not sending in, I'm paying all this money, and what am I paying all this money for? My coverage, so, but it's not going anywhere. So what am I paying all this money for if it's not being put to use in the proper way that it should? Healthcare system sucks. We're gonna put it there. It sucks unless you have money and everything is set up really good for yourself and everything. Then cool, you're good. But if you don't, health coverage sucks. So, and I get it. But we can't take matters into our own hands in that type of way. We gotta do better than that as human beings. So let's listen to this video. And
November 24th, we allege that the defendant arrived in New York City to murder Brian Thompson. After the defendant arrived in New York City on a bus at Port Authority, he checked into the hostel on the Upper West Side using the name Mark Rosario with a fake New Jersey ID. On the morning of December 4th, the defendant left the hostel, just after 5:30 a.m. and traveled to Midtown. For nearly an hour, we allege the defendant waited in the area near the Hilton Hotel, waiting for Mr. Thompson to appear. From 6:38 a.m. to 6:44 a.m., the defendant stood across from the entrance of the hotel on West 54th Street. When he saw Mr. Thompson, he crossed the street and approached him from behind. We allege he then took out a 9mm 3D printed ghost gun, equipped with a 3D printed suppressor, and shot him once in the back and once in the leg. The defendant then fled northeast on 54th Street and took an e-bike uptown before getting into a taxi that took him to West 178th Street and Amsterdam Avenue.
So, and then we have to ask ourselves, what really comes with government assistance when it comes to healthcare? What really comes with that?
Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Healthcare, was shot to death Wednesday, December 4th, outside the New York Hilton Midtown in Manhattan, where the company was hosting an investor day. Thompson, 50, was named CEO of the United Health Group's insurance arm in April 2021. He first joined United Health Group in 2004 and had previously served as CEO of the company's government programs, including Medicare and retired coverage, and community and state programs, providing Medicaid and other types of coverage to millions of individuals.
Where's all my money going when I'm paying this premium bill and this has to be paid before the other coverages can kick in? And it's just like, for what? I'm paying all this money to do what with it? You're not covering me like I need you to cover me. And I guess that was the problem with the CEO of United Healthcare, is that he was denying a lot of people. They needed certain things done when it came to their health, certain procedures, they need to see a specialist, but they were getting denied. And they were like getting frustrated of, why am I being denied if I'm paying out all this money? And I get that. I absolutely get that, because when it comes to healthcare, it's a bit of a scam. You feel me? It's a bit of a scam, because you're like, you have to pay this first in order to get this. So you're here, but you're here. So how can I reap all the benefits of my coverage if I'm paying out all this money? But make sure you guys go and like, subscribe, follow, comment. What are your thoughts about this, guys? If you have government assistance, Medicaid, Medicare, whatever, if you have that good insurance, like, what are your thoughts on this? Like I said, I don't condone killing. That's just absolutely crazy. But yeah, Closet Talk.
It's out now.